Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. So what we are gonna do today is play Abzu. And we are probably gonna keep taking some notes as well. Because I would like to start keeping a note from kind of games I play. I think it's quite important, the sort of games that have very interesting ideas, and I would love to steal them. So let me maybe pull up a Visual Studio Code for notes. As we all know, that's the only and best way how to take notes. So we're gonna keep this in here for some note taking. And then, no, I'm joking, we're probably not gonna end up completely using Visual Studio for everything, but we're gonna start with that. I would like to eventually get into some proper note taking tool. I have heard good things about Obsidian, and we talked about another one just recently. So first I would like to try to play it with gamepad. Let's see how that goes. I have actually started kind of liking into playing games with gamepad. I feel like it's kind of nice. A little bit more cozy, I suppose. A little bit easier to use, except my cable got completely mixed up with other cables right now, so you're gonna have to give me a second there. Alright. Okay. I see I'm gonna play green screen, which I am horribly prepared to name. But that's fine. That's completely fine. We can get to it. Alright. So, Abzu. I don't know almost anything about it. Let's see, what do I have as a first impression from the main menu? So, first thing I would say is that I don't know if it works. So let me check if stream works, but stream seems to work fine, so that's good. Alright, I'm gonna later move it into some proper note-taking tool, but let's start with what we can tell about it. So, very minimalistic main menu. And I don't know if it's just me or sound feels like it's coming from through what's the name? Compressor. Feels like the sound is, I don't know if it's on purpose or if I have messed up my sound setting. Maybe you tell me, guys, if you hear it fine. But sound is almost like it's coming from distance. Coming from distance. There we go. No, you're not letting me disrespect VS Code. What do you mean? This is the best possible way how to take notes. Okay, let's see. Abzu. Let's make sure that we got everything set. Why do I not have here Ultra? Okay, I do have here Ultra. I'm gonna restart it just so we get Ultra setting. We don't need this thing. Maybe. And I can actually switch it to... Wait, no, that's language? I thought I'm changing a... Language, there we go. Yeah, this is gonna be probably ideal. And we need to restart the game for that. So, now we're gonna restart the game. Sneaker, what's better than VS Code to take notes? Tell me one thing. One thing better than VS Code. Ah, god damn it. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to keep it. Change it to check. I don't understand what that means. Fidget blueprints for taking notes? Should I make a app made in Unreal purely for taking notes? I don't know about that one, man. That could get bit overy. Okay, very, very low loading screen. I don't know why they have such a loading screen. Apparently they'll have to keep it in full screen. I thought they're gonna have me... Okay, we have to restart it one more time. I thought they're gonna let me You think that Widget's Blueprints or Unreal is overkill for node taking up? I see no overkill there. Why would it be overkill? Seems reasonable to me. What's the alternative? Should we write a new OS? Justin, I think it was. I just saw that just as a note, a video somewhere that you can make that there is a completely made a OS with Godot. Could be pretty fun. You can just put it inside any game. It could be pretty fun. Come on, wouldn't you like that? You could probably make some basics for that in Unreal. Like, what do you actually need? You need to load some apps that are made in it. You need to have access to browser. That's about it. Should be pretty simple. Okay, let's get to it. I know almost nothing about the game, so let's see what it's gonna be about. Gonna make a note then, Unreal. This could be super fun in VR, honestly. This looks like a VR kind of a game. In general, a lot of this super immersive stuff. Yeah, I mean, making a note up with VS Code, that's not even a challenge. Toddler can do that. That was a strange transition. There's also interesting storytelling, right? It's gonna tell us that something is happening, but... Oh, is it a cat? Why is the cat in water? Wait, isn't this game made by creator of Joyride or Ninja? I have no clue. It's actually sometimes better not to know. Okay, can turn around. Press what to dive? Oh, I see that one. I know it's made in Unreal actually, but that's I just accidentally happened to find it because I saw that the part of the that the UI, whenever I have minimized it, is a typical Unreal one. Okay, we can move up and down. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that was something. FOV 200, yeah, exactly. It feels very smooth and fluid. I think it's kind of like a really interesting analogy. So we have here a very fluid and smooth movement. That's not true. You could not tell that this game is made in Unreal just because of the UI. Fluid and smooth movement. Probably to make it feel like water flow. Would be kind of my intention behind it. You cannot tell me that this. You can tell just from this is Unreal. This could be easily any other engine. If you think that you can tell just by looking at this, you are lying to yourself. Okay, let's try to explode it with it. Visually it looks really pretty. It's really nice water. Let's try to swim further. Oh, let's try to not hit the ground. But I like the small VFX that once I go close enough to the dust, it starts producing something. Hello, Barry. How are you doing? We're looking into Abzu. Now every Saturday we're gonna just look into some games, write some notes, and learn from other developers. It's interesting. So Abzu is one of these cases now. We played the finals as well, which was interesting. Now let's dive in here. Literally dive, I suppose. Okay, I really like the reactions of the fishes. try to a little bit explore the sound design. What does it do when I'm moving? Is there any change when I'm going up and down? No, not really. They either have the fancy button effect with glowing stuff, or they made the animation to be able to dance girls, they change the color. Yeah, but that you can do that anywhere. The environment nicely adjusts depending on what I'm interacting with. If I'm here below the ground and touching the grass, you can see that the VFX is from the grass. And if I'm on the sand, it's coming from the sand. Hello, sir. Alright, sure. Can I control it? No, not really. Oh yeah, I can. Let's talk about it. Doesn't matter it's so popular in it, you can do that. What if someone does that? It's impossible to tell just because of the engine, just because of not like this. An end of the debate, you are just wrong. There is no point in that. It's gonna be my new favorite argument, we're just wrong. I don't have full control over the movement. It's like if I try to move up too much, I can't do that. So what's interesting is that when I am using the joypad to actually move around, then I'm actually just choosing a direction. So I'm effectively just changing the rotation, and then I'm using a trigger to move forward. Just a little bit different. Usually it would move to the left, and it would keep moving to the left, and if you move to the right, it would move to the right. This movement is slightly different. Here I'm adjusting the rotation, and then the actual push forward is happening with trigger. It's closer to car racing, to controlling the car than the character. Interesting analogy, actually. Let me write it down. It looks very pretty, I agree. Okay, let's see. So I would say that controlling character is closer to moving vehicle, like car, rather than I'm going to the kitchen. You want me to make you a coffee? Oh, that would be lovely, thank you. It's a bit late for coffee, but so ideally if you have decaf, that would be great. Why am I making notes? Because I think there is a lot of things you can learn from other games, and I would like to remember things from games. And if I don't write it down, I'm not gonna remember it. I would like to create myself sort of a database of games I played and what I thought about them. It's very important for game designers. Very pretty. Game is very pretty. Very pretty. Locally simple, pretty. I think the humans really like simplicity. Ourselves a little friend. Well, that's lovely. very lovely. Can I interact with him? I can. I'm like a dolphin. It's so much fun. I really love in games just very simple things like this. Communicate with him. It's very fun. Okay, let's try to explore the darker areas. Interesting. I think that teleporting the turtles is nice. Just these little sounds and noises makes it so much more interesting. If it was just flying around and interacting to me anyway, it would feel way less like a companion. Shiba is bullying the dog, so I'm gonna have to kick him out soon. He doesn't stop. Let's try to explore. I don't have any directions. I generally actually don't like in games that games not having directions, which is funny because Lost Harbor has 0 directions for you. Oh, we have another friend. We're gonna be able to have the whole fleet of them. Oh wait, did I put the other one? No, it's fine, I have both of them. It's fine, I'm gonna collect here the whole fleet and they're gonna take over the ocean. Looks like something can get through. Someone who is not friendly. Okay, very interesting. And you can also see how the colors of everything changed. It's very similar to Journey. Whenever we started seeing like a shark, it was like without the game forcing me, I automatically slowed down and tried to see what's happening rather than going forward. Just because I know that the sharks are dangerous. You know they actually are not. Are they too high? Okay, I can lower it. Okay, that should be better. And also we could see the color scheme changed a lot. Like a bluish, dark bluish. There we go. Let's see. Yep. Okay, that should be better now, hopefully. Oh, what do we have down here? Little symbols makes it a little bit more interesting. Oh, okay, we're collecting. It's green. Now it's green again, yeah. Let's see. Let's try to look up. I'm curious if it's worth it for me to look up. I think it was a smart decision not to force player to breathe in and out and have basically a limited amount of time you have underwater, because it would probably be just annoying. I don't think it would be too interesting. It's super unrealistic, obviously, but it would probably end up being more annoying than anything else. Okay. So where do we go now? Oh, there we have an entrance. It seems like the levels are built very nicely. Even though I don't have any directions, I can automatically always find a way forward without feeling lost. It's pretty nice. It adds to the realism, but realism, no one cares about realism. Realism is just bullshit terms sometimes people use. No one cares about it. Or very, very few people actually care about realism. You don't want game to be realistic, you want game to be fun. Okay, interesting. Oh, look at this. So we can activate it somehow. Oh, that looks like something to explore. Okay, we are going very abstract. It doesn't feel like I am underwater anymore, but I still move in the same way. Let's see. Let's try to explore this Buddhist sanctuary. I suppose it has some. It feels like liminal space a little bit. This whole space moving up and down. It looks very pretty. Damn, so pretty. Also, we could see that camera is automatically zooming in and out as we are moving closer or further from certain areas. That's pretty nice touch. So you don't have any control over zoom; it just automatically changes. Okay. Web Revolution. Well, hello there. How are you doing, sir? We are just playing Abzu, which is a indie game released some time ago. Just seeing what it is about. Very fun so far. And very, very pretty. Snicker, if you don't stop shit talking, I'm gonna ban you. Interesting. So maybe we need to recover these. Putting them underwater recovers them? That's interesting. Or maybe it's just up to the limit. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I think I got it from Epic Games as well. I may have this on Steam as well, but now I'm playing from Epic. Definitely interesting. Sneaker, I'm not joking. And you know I'm not joking. Let's continue. It's like discovering new areas. Okay, you know what? Sneaker, timeout. There we go. That makes it easier, much nicer. Okay, so let's see. Oh wait, what's that? We have here a new object we haven't seen before. This is this really nice gradient transitions of different colors as we are going through the water. I think these transitions are making it a little bit more interesting. It's exploration, or maybe a little bit of a story. Very abstract, story in a very abstract way. So it seems like we have just started, right? I'm playing for like 20 minutes, but it feels like journey kind of a story, where it's about how you interpret it. Nothing very specific, just what it feels like almost. Let's figure out why there are dog shark statues. Oh, U button to meditate. Let's meditate. We can take our time. And then I can at least get myself some tea. What you drinking, guys? That's gonna be like the one question that's gonna happen on every stream. What are you drinking today? It looks lovely. Can I control it? Yeah, I can. Okay, this looks very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna just make myself. Yeah, the music is very nice. It's on the start it felt a little bit like it's coming from a distance or something like that, but now I feel like it's much better. Now it's really pretty and really nice sounding. Kind of slow, but I think it fits very nicely. Okay. Oh, I can move it. I see. Interesting. So I can completely. Oh, I see. So it works like a switch. I can move between different fish families. But okay, let's switch from here. And I think we can continue. I finished my thing. We can continue. It's good. Okay, let's try to explore a little bit further. Having here these points that highlighted, even though they're like kind of breaking the immersion slightly, I don't mind it at all. I'm actually quite happy with it. I think whenever we are thinking between should there be something to point player at the location or should we sacrifice it for higher immersion, I would almost always argue it's better to add it there. Not UI, but things like in the environment, I think are almost always better. Rather than risking the player being lost. Alright, let's say we brought this up, so we should probably move in this. And now, there's such a nice change in colors. Like everything, even of the lighting on the character. Maybe even they have some custom shader that's transitioning these materials. I would not be surprised, but it could be just lighting. As long as it can be enabled, disabled, I could do it. Otherwise, it's channel preferred disabled. Oh, that makes sense. That actually, I can probably get behind it. I think it makes a lot of sense. Let's leave that option to the player. That's probably much smarter way of thinking about it. Okay, it looks interesting. Very Egyptian. Well, just because hieroglyphs are so common does not mean this is necessarily Egyptian, but hey, let me leave it, okay? These kind of side drawings were actually popular in a lot of cultures. We just know them mostly from hieroglyphs. Okay, let's see. So it was some sort of a culture that lived in harmony with fishes? Okay, I'm shooting completely randomly right now, but it certainly does seem very interesting. Oh, and they were like holding some sort of a celebrations and is it possible? This looks pretty typically like they were sacrificing something to someone, but not like sacrificing as like humans or whatnot. It could have been like giving them food or whatnot. What do you think, guys? How do I interpret this? I think the style they are very much going for the Egyptian though. Okay, let's see. We keep here the VFX? Yeah, pretty nicely. I think this is also a pretty good kind of a game that you can recommend to someone who doesn't play games much. Because there is a lot of the... Oh, Jesus, I actually got spooked. That sucks. What happened to him? No! Oh wait, that is a spaceship. Or like a space station or something. Well, technically it's space or water or something. Apparently they didn't have laws against graffiti, exactly. Exactly, that was a good one. Okay, now I should be kind of careful, I don't want to lose this one. Oh, the shark is on the left. You can probably just try to quickly get into this very technical and very sci-fi looking gate. I'm gonna assume it's a gate. Srivan, hello there, sir. How are you doing? Alright, let's try to somehow. How close? Oh, okay, I don't have to be that close. Oh. Very dynamic animations. Wait, no, where are you going? Oh. Ah, he's gone. Okay. And I am too, apparently. Alright. It was almost such an interesting contrast, actually, that I find really curious. Let's see. It's a slow tempo for player and very swift animations and actions. Oh, there we go. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's keep on going. It's almost certainly gonna catch me, so let's try to be careful here. It's not gonna get me some shark. But I lost the friend that I found before, which is somewhat disappointing there. Doesn't seem like I have much of an input onto where this is going. So. Oh, okay, interesting. I communicated with fishes? Wait, now let's try to get this as well. Got it. Okay, what is this creature? Is this some sort of a fish collector? I'm almost thinking that this kind of like race is not quite humans. It seems like something living more in harmony with, not with nature necessarily, but with sea creatures and fishes. Oh, it's a dolphin? Like mini dolphins? Will being an XR that have a good future? I have no clue. How should I know? Probably. It's not quite like Lost Harmony. No, Lost Harmony is a bit different. It's probably the way more mainstream if it had... No, I don't think it would be more mainstream. These kind of games don't tend to get too mainstream. There are rare exceptions, but I would agree that this really offers itself to a VR game. I would agree that this definitely could, this definitely has a lot of potential. In general, all these very pretty exploratory games could be really cool in VR. I would not be even surprised if it already had a VR mode or something like that. It's very pretty. These kind of games really offer themselves. Okay, well hello. Let's try to look up. How far have we gone? We don't have any reference points, so it's not like I can actually know, but I'm curious if we're gonna actually see here something we haven't seen before. Oh, well, hello there. Hello there, friends. Okay, let's see. I can say that about every game that's better than VR, not even close. No. I would even argue most of the games that exist right now would not be good in VR. Like, try... Let's see what will be... Most of the games that are like right now, they are made to be played with controller or on the 2D screen. VR, like the game design is very, very different from regular game design, as in the way that you are letting player interface with things. Most games would be quite boring in VR, because just like the only difference is that you now interact with it. You actually like move your camera with it. Like most likely, it's gonna just cause more motion sickness. There are rare exceptions, like for example Superhot was originally a PC game and it ended up being amazing VR game. It was like one of the best VR games. But like for example something like even the Elder Scrolls, the way it's designed and a lot of the RPG games would not be fun in VR at all. So you can like sit here and have a gamepad while you look around, that's not fun at all. Okay, let's see what is this shark dog statue again. Oh, this looks like a spaceship, right? This looks like a spaceship that's gonna be shot into space. And the fact that you are in the game is not what's interesting about VR. If you think that you don't understand VR, VR is not interesting just because you are in the game. VR is interesting because you can do anything while you are in there. If you are just looking around, you don't actually feel that much. If you are just looking around and can't interact with anything, you don't really feel like you are in there. It's not very interesting. It's just 3D movie, and no one likes 3D movies. Okay, that's a strange fish. Looks like it has a brain damage. Okay. Quite a lot of fishes around. A lot of it is probably gonna be Niagara, or like something similar to it. Okay, let's see. Let's see, this really looks like a spaceship, right? It's gonna just about to start. Let's see, is that something that's gonna actually happen? Oh, we can unlock it. Let's go. Let's get on another, how do you call it? Highway? A fish highway? I guess that's what this is about. Grab some fishes along. Wait, I wanna catch them. Yeah, let's get all of them. I wanna have the whole army. I have still not completely given up on that idea of capturing and becoming the ruler of the whole underwater world. What's that thing that follows me? It's just a robot that I found before. It's like I can use him to get through to some areas that I couldn't without him. But why is that thing? I don't know. Oh well, hello there, orcas. Pretty small for orcas. Or maybe I'm pretty big. Or orcas in this world are pretty small. Very friendly orcas, that's good. So many things happening everywhere. This has almost a feel. Do you know what this reminds me? This game feels like listening to a classical music. It's like so many things happening at the same time from a lot of different inputs. And now just like changing the tempo, moving it around, and playing with the listeners or viewers' perception. It really does feel like that. Let me write that down. That's actually a somewhat interesting note. Playing it feels like listening to classical music. Probably closest to Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky-like. That's actually a pretty good analogy when I think about it. Like a Pixar movie? But why Pixar movie? Okay, let's see. We have seen this before, so let's try to unlock it again. Oh well, hello there. Where have you been? careful here, right? There are some sharks, and they are not very friendly. Seems like that's the core that we have seen on the beginning, so maybe that's something we're supposed to get to. Let's see. Very Hinduist-like scene. Hello, sir. You are a gamer now. Nice surprise. Well, indeed, I suppose. I'm not quite necessarily gathering ideas for my game. I don't think it matters at this point too much, because the demo is almost out and I'm not gonna change, well, almost done. And it just needs to be made. So there is not much to change there. So it actually does not influence it too much, honestly, whatever I do here. Maybe after the demo, but who knows. Yeah, I have decided that I'm gonna change the schedule a little bit around. So on the Saturdays, I would like to play a lot of indie games, smaller games, or just any kind of games that are interesting to study and interesting to know about. Because I think for game designers, it's really important to know about other games. That's where we get the ideas from, right? By playing other games. And the more games you play, the better the more ideas you have. Just imagine that you were a writer who never reads any books, right? That's not very nice, and it sadly enough happens very often. That game designers are very often just stop playing games, and that's not good at all. Oh, we got orcas now. Okay, so we are discovering new creatures. Before that, there was... Yeah, on the start we saved some turtles and they were all showing up here. So now we were flowing around with orcas, so now we showed up the orcas. Interesting. So now on Friday... Oh, no, it's Saturday. On Saturdays we're gonna... On Fridays we're gonna make content. Monday to Thursday we're gonna just play... I'm gonna just program hardcore coding and hardcore development. And then on Saturdays, let's just play some games. Web Revolution, I am always accepting ideas. If you have any interesting game you would recommend, please do share it. I'm gonna make sure to write it down. And Sneaker, if I would not do that, just you are completely destroying your attention. Try to learn how to focus on just one thing. It's an important skill. Alright, let's see. So pink, nice. Let's see, how does the environment react when we are close to these? Very nice. This is so strange. This feels like being underwater when there is a water below us. It's a strange feeling, isn't it? Because you can clearly see there is water under us, but then we are still, again, flying around. Oh, wait. Now I got even more underwater. I got underwater under the water. That's quite a thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, so guys, do we have any interpretation of what's happening here already? I can't quite say I know, but I can probably assume there is some civilization that lived here on the... But to be fair, I don't think these games are really meant to be thinking about a specific story. It's just my brain that really likes to do that. I don't think that's quite the intention here. I think you're supposed to just experience it a little bit. I mean, of course you can play the game however you want, but that would be my assumption that this is how to play these games. Same with Journey, right? Like, it doesn't really matter what it's like. Like in SpongeBob, water in water, exactly. But Web Revolution, you promised some game suggestions. I'm waiting for that. Okay, so they were somehow... Okay, were they actually celebrating the sharks? Or were the sharks so powerful they had to somehow give them sacrifices? Interesting. I'm wondering, was this originally... No, this probably was not originally underwater, huh? Do you find this game as encompasses main aspect of how my game will be played? No, not at all. It's has similarities, but not quite. For example, Lost Harmony is not linear at all. This is fairly linear game. Lost Harmony has fairly specific story, not abstract at all. And this is mainly going basically linearly and doing whatever you're supposed to do. Lost Harmony is way more about you are thrown into the world and go figure it out and do what you want. It's a lot of very different ways you feel when playing Lost Harmony than here. Okay, let's try to continue. There are similarities in a way that it's kind of cozy, not too much pressure on you, but not quite the same. I wouldn't say so. If you want to, I think Short Hike is probably closer to Lost Harmony than this. It's still quite different, but it's shorter. It's closer. What else would be similar? Maybe Stray, but not really that. Okay. Would you say player base would be similar? No, I would probably agree with that. I would probably say that a lot of players who enjoy this kind of game would probably enjoy the Lost Harmony. What are my tastes for video games though? What do you like? Adventure, action. Honestly, I can play everything. I used to play just like action games and RPGs, but at this point I am interested in almost everything because even the games I don't necessarily enjoy myself as a genres, I really like to learn about game design of them. Like, why did they make these decisions? What makes it interesting? I kind of look at it like a movie, right? Like, sure, there are art form or craftsmanship, whatever like that, right? It's interesting to figure out how people meant to do it, and also there's just a lot of different things that can be explored in that. Like, why did people like this game? Blah blah. Why did people made this game? Why did this game? Blah blah blah. Right? There is always something interesting about it, and I can always try the game, and if I see after a few hours that I don't like it, I can just stop playing it. Right? More about experiencing a lot of different things rather than anything else. I think I saw that a shark. This, for example, this is not particularly kind of game I would usually play. I'm kind of interested in it because I have it now, and but actually that's also one of the reasons why I want to play it, because it's not the kind of game I would play myself. I would like to broaden my horizons and learn about other kinds of games. Like sea and fishes you can try. Beyond Blue, I have heard about it. I have not played it yet, but I have heard about it. It's definitely on my list. Okay, it's all so connected. But thank you for the tip. Oh, look at here. Then he is down there. Wait, are there any oh, there is... Wait, what's this shark? Is this just a shark head? What's this fish? This fish forgot half of its body. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Where is the rest of your body? It looks like just a head. This is a Walmart shark. Nice. Amazing. Needle shark for us Europeans. Okay. Let's save this little robot and then explore it here a little bit more. Hello, sir. Would you join me on an adventure? Oh, don't you say that? Oh, look at that. We have something here hidden. So kind of to finish bunch of the thoughts there. A web revolution. Don't give me the game that you think I would like, rather games that you like or that you find interesting. I think that's way more helpful suggestion, because I can even if I don't know those games, I can learn from them a lot and experience them in very different, because games are so interesting. This is literally the most advanced and complicated medium we ever had. I think we are very early in what games will become. Right? Like I think we are still just exploring what game can be. We are very early on that. do we have here? Oh, is that something I can actually move? Oh well, what's gonna happen if it's gonna be pulling just from one side? Sword Art Online incoming, but is that an actual oh, incoming, okay. For a second there, my brain switched into Sword Art Online incoming and I was like, oh, is that a game I haven't played? Yeah, but yeah, probably, we're gonna see something like that. I'm sure we will. Yeah, the future of gaming is build sword machines, exactly, that is my man, that is an expert. Someone who understands where good game design comes from. I'm more of a competitive player when I play usually, so most of the games I play are somewhat competitive, like Rocket League, Trackmania, there are two main games I play. Oh, gotcha. I used to play a bit of a Rocket League. I should probably play it again now, because it's been a long time. Trackmania I have played a little bit, but I have a friend who is really into Trackmania. Like, really loved it. He really almost competed and tried to be on the scoreboard or whatnot. Single player game goes, I enjoyed a lot. Sifu, I have heard about it. I have not played yet, but it does look a lot delightful. It does look very fun. I'm planning to play that for sure. Okay, there we go. That's definitely a good tip. Just look at all the light reflecting from everything. It looks so pretty. Wonder how they accomplished that. Must maybe even custom lighting solution, because to get it properly on the, it's either some trick where that is just actually like a. This I can think of 2, maybe 3 ways how to do this, and I'm not sure which one they did. So this looks like there is some actual light coming, like probably directional light from above. It's being blocked and it's throwing these main lights, this lit up scene, and then we have here this thrown light from the side, and that could either be actually thrown by directional light from top, which is pretty difficult to do, but it's maybe possible. Because these things are also, and they don't look like they are moving, so I'm not sure. Or more likely, this could be a material thrown onto it with a, geez, how is it called? Just when you just slap it on the surface. And it's just moving material. That would be probably my guess, because it's probably cheaper. And here, especially because we see it with changing light. So quite likely it's something like that. It could be, of course, custom lighting solution. I generally dislike games that make me replay it and get better. I usually play to chill, so my goal is never to be good at it. At least not anymore. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. I think that's what's cool about games, right? Like, you play games that you like, and no one is forcing you to play games that are that you have to be great at. That was the reason I completely stopped playing Cyberpunk, not Cyberpunk, but I do play Cyberpunk. I stopped playing games like CSGO or maybe even the finals and that like that, because it's just not super fun. It's fun when we have like friends as a social gaming, that's kind of fun, but I would have to have friends for that, and that doesn't really work for me. So, so I completely stopped playing these kind of games. But I, for example, really like roguelikes. Roguelikes games where you get better at with each consecutive run by improving your knowledge of the game. That kind of gaming I really like, which is still like fundamentally you get better and try to beat the game, even if it's similar, but it tends to have a lot of procedural generation and make each run a little bit different. Hello, lionfishes. Don't look like much of a lion though. Alex, you played like a leak, you could use your UE5 experience and finally create a new version that we have been waiting for. Yeah, maybe. Rocket League is in UE3 and starting to be very limiting. I don't know, I'm not sure if that's the case, but it should be fairly straightforward for them to switch, so I'm not sure why they don't. Maybe they have some reason. Yes, now that I have less time to play, I hate CSGO. Same. Honestly, same. When I played with friends, I kind of liked it, but no, it was always hate-love relationship. But now that I don't play it, I just hate it. Okay. What am I looking? That's a good question. What should be different? What's like not good about Rocket League that should be changed and should be different? Given that I don't play it much, so. But I'm still curious about the opinion there. Oh, we got here another shack. Where are these shark people? Maybe those weren't shark dogs. Oh, wait. Let's not go there. He's gonna eat my little robot. Alright, let's land in here. Hello, sir. Do you mind me? Okay, I can meditate on this one? Oh. Oh, thanks. Let's try to just dive into this. Feels like there could be secret somewhere. No, maybe not. Worth the try though. Okay, let's try to go wherever the shark was going. But I would really prefer not to get my little robot eaten. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be needed. And this looks like a jump scare coming somewhere. as if it would help. So careful. It feels like that's part of shark attacking the robot is mostly scripted, so I'm not sure if me sneaking around is actually that helpful, but you know, you're never too careful. What if I could prevent it? Do I usually play indie games, maybe ones that are not so popular? I try to. I make a conscious effort to play them. Probably less than I should and that I could even, but I make very conscious effort to play other indie games. I think a lot of the original ideas you find exactly there. Not always, but very often you do. And about the Rocket League, the ability for a creator mode to make a custom maps or game modes would be the first. At the moment, in order to create maps, it's pretty convoluted and it's being gate-kept by who knows how to do it. Huh? Yeah. No, and the engine would not matter at all. Quite the opposite, maybe even actually. That could potentially make it more difficult. Yeah, this zoom in difference is so cool. You can see that when you are moving forward, the thing in front of us stays the same, but these like objects, what is this? These walls are moving towards us. That looks pretty cool. That's a really cool effect. Yeah, I would argue that new engine is definitely not a thing, not helpful. Quite the opposite. And honestly, to be fair, to make a game customizable with like level editing and mode support is kind of has to be considered from the start. If you don't do that from the start, it's really difficult to put it on later. For example, for Lost Armor, that's probably not gonna be the case because it's not the kind of a game where it would really make sense. If I was making different kind of a game, and for future games, I'm definitely considering mod support. But for that, it wouldn't really make sense. For games like Rocket League, it makes a lot of sense. You probably do want to have that mod support, but changing the engine would not help. Bird skins, those are gonna be probably already in game. But actually, I could make it so you can import your own textures. But I'm rather thinking I'm gonna probably have a in-game editor. I guess that's some level of mod support. Maybe I could make it actually. Huh. I could make it that you could make and download and share with other people the bird skins. That would work really well with camera mode. Lord Music, you got some great ideas now. I was planning to just have there an like editor that you could paint your own skins, but I could probably make it so you can share them. not a bad idea. I'm Tipal, hopefully. I don't have any video. There is a YouTuber who makes really good cinematic content. I don't remember his name though. If you write Unreal Engine cinematics, it's probably gonna show up. But honestly, if you want to learn about cinematics when it comes to like techniques is super simple. Like you can learn that by reading documentation and you know everything you need to know. What you actually need to dive into is how to make cinematics good, and that's completely technology irrelevant. It doesn't matter what kind of engine we are using for that. It's all me. I'm not so sure. I don't know. I think that ideas are always coming from all different places. Either way, I appreciate that. Thank you kindly. Michelle, hello there. How are you doing? Okay, we got ourselves some aqua park. This looks like an aqua park. It's been so long since I've been in an aqua park. You made space environment in sci-fi world. That's pretty cool. You can look at it some other time, not quite today. Okay, this really looks like a bath. This looks lovely and very relaxing. Looks very pretty, I agree. The game is called Abzu. You should see it in the title as well. If it sounds interesting to you, definitely recommend trying it. It sounds very pretty and it looks very pretty. It's a very abstract journey-like indie game. I have it from Epic Launcher. It was there for free, so maybe you may have captured it already. But otherwise, it's definitely on Steam. Small indie game, so it should be quite nice. Okay, we have here sun. I don't know if it was that small of a game, but it was set on it. Sure, I'll share it on Discord, please. I should make that a review channel. Just share it on general. I'm gonna put that a review channel eventually, so you guys can share your games and all that, because that's something we can do on streams as well. But do it just in general channel, please. And I'm gonna put that a proper review channel later. Thank you. Alright, let's keep on going. I wanna see out. This looks Persian for a difference, or maybe Turkish. Not sure if I would consider this Indian. Very pretty. All these star systems. Very, I think Turkish. I hope I'm not messing up the cultures now. It will be embarrassing. But a lot of the cultures really influence each other, so hard to say. I will share, thank you. Oh, so it's like these. Okay, wait, let's see. So these stations, tech stations, were connected somehow, it looks like. But there was like someone who ruled them? Oh, so I guess it kind of means that this civilization, and that character looks very similar to our character. I can't believe I didn't notice it until now. So like, it looks like this race was able to control all these stations. Maybe they build it or they control it. I'm not entirely sure. We got here a lot of symbols and a lot of fishes in those symbols. Would you expect that on this under the sea, eh? Okay, very interesting. Oh wait, interesting. So it looks like this water is flowing from the orb they were taking before. So maybe they brought like water into this earth or into this place. Turns out I'm not the diver, but Asian fisherman, maybe. Okay, nice plot twist. Honestly, I am like, considering I don't have to breathe under the water, I am pretty. My bets would definitely be on that. Let's keep on going. The fact that the water is lit up, first of all, looks very pretty, and second of all, it kind of helps me guide, which is really nice detail. Yeah, the atmosphere sounds are very good, but I can't play games with background sounds that are driving me. They're like driving claims. Oh, okay. You should be able to mute it if you want to. Usually games let you modify it. I kind of like usually background sounds. It makes it more immersive, but it depends. I kind of understand if it's not your not your kind of a game, not your kind of entertainment, I suppose. But usually a lot of the games have settings for these kind of things, so you can like tweak just sound effects volume or background music volume, etc, etc. Okay, let's meditate here. Let's take a break, guys. Breathe in, breathe out, take it easy. Gonna do a guided meditation. Jeez, we're going all in on Dr. K, aren't we? Very nice fish, good fish. Another good fish. There are only good fishes. I don't think this is a fish. This is a seahorse. Pretty sure. Another seahorse. Oh, Nautilus. It even tells me here. Clownfish. So maybe it's not a seahorse, unless this is a kind of a seahorse. Not that I know much about seahorses. I'm using gamepad. Xbox gamepad. Xbox One gamepad. You mean like background music or no? That was on Michelle, I can imagine. Nautilus. I'm pretty sure this is seahorse, right? Hey, look at the Fondi. Probably not the intention there, but... Alright. Again, shark in golden. And more sharks. It really looks like they're giving gifts to sharks. Or sacrifices. Nice. I have an Xbox One gamepad too. 4 of them cause of oh yeah, Jesus. I did not run into that, but I don't use it that much, honestly. But yeah, so far this is an amazing gamepad. Probably one of the best ones I ever had. I did not experience it quite yet. Like I have to say, very lucky in that. But I don't use it actually that crazy much. And this one is a bit older even. It's my girlfriend's gamepad, and she has it for a few years now, I think. So I guess we just got very, very lucky. Let's go. Such a dynamic animation, such a contrast from the slow theme and the flow of the game. It's not a specific game, just always mute the background music. That's fair. That's fair. I usually like to have background music quieter, but it depends. Do I have door animation in Lost Harmony? I don't think so, actually. I don't think there is any door animation. There was one, but I did not end up using it now. So, and definitely not as pretty and dynamic as this one. So that's one thing to definitely fix, I suppose. I consider buying a Thrustmaster swap that you can change the sticks, but it makes no sense. The sticks themselves constant as much as an Xbox controller. Yeah, I can imagine. Xbox controller is surprisingly cheap. Not even fancy. There was oh wait. What's this? What's this group of? Excuse me? You're supposed to be vegetarian, right? You're not gonna eat me. Oh, they are huge. Not even fence. There was one like that, but it's not there anymore. Well, no, it's not there. I am probably... It's not quite needed, actually. Neither of the puzzles that are gonna be in the demo actually need anything like that. Yeah, there's gonna be huge explosion and breaking the wall, so I suppose that's almost like opening the door, but not quite. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I guess they are not vegetarian. Let's not get too close. Oh, what's this? Is this some gang warfare? Is this like two groups of fishes? Wait, no, it's not fish. How is this thing called? Whales. Two groups of whales got together. Oh, no, I don't want to get in between of them. Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about. I don't think they are quite vegetarian. Let's get far. It's fine, the fishes are passing through her mouth. It's alright. Those fishes identify as plants. Ah, there we have it. Problem solved. You can be vegetarian if the food that you eat identifies as a plant. Not a problem. Get around the triangle. Let's go there. Wait, no. Oh, that's probably not the triangle I'm thinking about. Oh, maybe it is. It's just very small triangle. Oh wait, it looks like a mine. Let's go away. Oh. It speeds up only when I get close, right? Okay, let's not get close. I was just testing my theory, it's fine. Okay, pretty sure we should not get close to these things. Just a hunch, but probably a pretty strong hunch. Yeah. That fish looks like it got close to these triangles. And this one as well. There is something so cool about the huge skeletons. I know what it is about it, but it makes it so cool. I made for Eraser, the VR racing game I made a while back. I had like one level where you would just really fly through the skeleton of a exactly huge beast. It was so interesting and so different from other levels. Those fishes, it's a pyramid. Yeah, it's a pyramid. Jesus, thank you. I am quite a speaker, am I not? It's surprising that apparently actually a very common ADHD thing, like not being able to figure out just the right word. Oh, we got the underground cable. I did not notice that before. Okay, let's not. We have to somehow get there without touching any of these pyramids. If I just go here to the side, is it gonna kill me? Oh, maybe not. No. Oh. I would expect it would power things on, not off, but there we go. Do you play on a finishing game? You started on stream, or is it just one play session? This is a fairly short game, so I'm probably gonna be able to finish it. This I checked it on how long to beat, and I think this is like 2 hours long gameplay. So I'm probably gonna be able to finish it without an issue. But depends on the game. For Abzu, I think it's not gonna be an issue. For other games, I don't know. We will see when we get there. Let's try to float here. I think it's also interesting if it's possible to finish the game on one stream. That's kind of cool because it's even if for you who watch, it's like from start to end. Do I enjoy watching movie or TV series or anime and anything like that in free time? Oh wait, god damn it! I should have paid attention. Ah. Oh, it did not kill me though. So let's just quickly fly away. I expected it's gonna kill me. Oh yeah, I do. I probably spent more time. RIP, exactly. It's your fault though, I don't know why you are complaining. I was reading your message, man, come on. Nah, I'm joking, of course. It was my fault for not paying attention. I think this is gonna... Now it's actually gonna kill me. No, still not. Okay, now I am tempted to actually try to push it to kill me. Either way, I do think that's a good tactic for indies to make short games that people like. Might as well finish it. It's short. Yes, for multiple reasons. I would say Web Revolution. I did not forget your question. Let me answer just this one first. I would say it's a good strategy to make short game for 2 reasons. First of all, you're kind of like offering to the people who like it like a short experience. Like when someone buys indie game, he does not expect AAA experience. He expects a short, smaller game. So you are just actually delivering on what people already expect. Depends on the gamer by default. And second reason is that it's much smaller scope, of course, if it's shorter game, which means you are more likely to finish it as an indie developer. I think you as developer should rather, or as indie developer should always focus on shorter intense experience rather than longer gameplay. That's kind of what I'm doing with Lost Harmony. I don't expect Lost Harmony to have like 4 or 5 hours of gameplay. It can kind of if you want to stay there, but you would be able to finish it within like 2 to 3 hours, and that's very intentional. This is not gonna end up very well. Okay, it's fine. But one thing to be careful about that, and it's very sad that that's happening. Oh no, what happened to the shark? But, a lot of the times, Steam has a refund policy. If you play in the if you buy a game and have play less than 2 hours total time, you can refund it right away without really any reason. I would, and sometimes indie developers get screwed by that, because sadly enough, some gamers, not always, but some gamers just if they can finish the game for less than 2 hours, they're just gonna refund it. So just make sure your game takes more than 2 hours to finish, ideally. Or if it does take less, then just be careful, because some people are gonna try to abuse that and just refund it beforehand. It's sadly enough a case. I see a lot of people complaining for indie games that are short. Yeah, it's different kind of consumers. You have to be very honest about it, right? Like you can never promote your game as something that's gonna you will be able to spend like many hours in, and then you are able to finish it within 2 or 3 hours. That's of course gonna make people very angry, and some people are gonna complain no matter what. So you can't quite do much about that. People will complain always, but that's mostly because they come into it with a different expectation. So the best thing you can do is to make sure you set the expectation correct. Just like right from the start, make sure that you communicate that this game takes just 2 or 3 hours, right? Or say that it's a short game or anything like that, because then you will set the expectation, and way less people are gonna complain, because they are now understand that this is what they are getting themselves into. Some will still complain because they skip the text, but that's not really your problem there. You will always get people complaining. Similar UI. Yes, probably Lost Harmony is probably gonna have somewhat similar UI. Not quite like this, but somewhat similar. I was thinking about something similar. And now to finally answer the Web Revolution question, I do like. I probably watch anime more than anything else. I either play games or watch anime, but either of those I spend very little with. I read a lot of books. I tend to read way more than anything else. So play games and read, and then watch some shows, but mostly anime, honestly. Right now I'm watching Hunter x Hunter. I'm playing Cyberpunk. Started just again playing Cyberpunk, a new run, and then played Persona 4. That's like a couple game that we play, and then I am reading *Sapiens* at the moment, which is a really interesting book. I have started diving really deep into evolutionary psychology, I suppose, sociology, I guess, kind of literature, and *Sapiens* is the main one that I am currently reading through. Very interesting. Definitely recommend you reading through that. I think we can help him. Hello, sharks are actually nice. Yeah, dude, I don't. Oh, what? That's a strong being. That's not a human. Hey, are we gonna be friends? Pet? Can we pet the shark? Okay. Am I into aviation sim? Fishman called it, yeah, I think you got it. You got it right. Am I in the aviation sim games like Microsoft Simulator Explain stuff? Not much, not much. I played a little bit of like more arcade-like, so War Thunder, World of Tanks, and these kind of games. But I understand that's way more arcade-like, so I'm not too much into it. I should probably play it just to kind of, like we talked about before, learn about it a little bit more. But I am not super into it. I don't usually like games that are too simulation-like, too realistic. I don't find them very interesting. I understand why people find it interesting. I just don't find it interesting. It's like Arma, right? Like I don't care. It's not fun for me at all. But I understand that a lot of people do find it interesting. You play to move away from reality, not simulate it. I very much do agree with that. But not everyone sees it like it. Right? A lot of people play games because they want to experience certain thing. So like people who are like really into simulations, they just really like planes and they really like flying planes, and that's why they like it. My brother, for example, really liked trains. So he played train simulation games, and that really made him like very happy. He really liked playing games like that. So I would not underestimate it. That's what's so cool about games, right? They can be, or interactive experiences, if we don't want to call it games. They can be very interesting for different audiences. Some people are really, if you are like really into some specific hobby, like having real, almost as close to reality as possible simulation, makes it very interesting for you, because you are into trains, and that train simulator is just kind of a game that helps you, that lets you interact with this interest of yours. It's like, it's not very much what I would consider a game and what I would like spend time on, but I also can fully respect and understand that there is a lot of people who like that way. Farming simulator, yeah. It has a very healthy player base, yeah, very much so. And some people just really love it. They're like really into it. Oh, okay, we have here multiple of them. I think we may be going in a circle. I did not see that before, but I think we are just activating it in the circle around this temple. Would I be able to make a game I don't understand? Maybe? I don't know. It would be definitely more difficult. But again, to some degree, Lost Harmony is not kind of a game that I would normally play. And I still really enjoy making it, and I'm hopefully doing a good job at it, but who knows, we will see. But but there are parts of Lost Harmony that I really like. And that I really like in other games. So I would probably have a somewhat hard time making a realistic simulator. Because I find those very interesting, and I'm just like, okay, I don't care about these details, like how I don't care about having like the lever here 5 centimeters when it's supposed to be here, blah blah blah. Like, I don't care about it at all, but I know people who are into that really care about it, so that would make it very difficult for me to make this kind of a game. Because I'm like, okay, this is detail I don't want to do, and when it's some work that you don't want to do, you are not too motivated to make it, right? So the problem with that would be like my motivation and me wanting to make something like that. So if I don't want to make it, then I'm not gonna do as good job as I could. It's kind of a thing. You can still like always like do pretty good job, but not like the best job. Now the game is paused. Oh really? Is that a thing? I'm gonna check it in a sec. Wait, let's see. This is huge, and it's broken on the bottom. Oh, and there is a lot of these other triangles. Why some triangles are evil and some are not? That's suspicious. Wait, let me check the thing. Oh, that's probably because it's made as a material, while everything else is just paused. So it would make sense. Okay, let's just try to find a way to float there. Last year I got my first job as ATC in real life, which is like the towers on airports. That's why I asked the other flights. Oh, gotcha. But in that case, I can imagine that you are really into like racing games and things like that, right? Wait, I see here some issue. Wait, is everything okay with the stream? Yeah, it looks like it is. Oh, weird. Let me just double check because my viewer count got completely broken. Yeah, fine. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks, Lord Physics. No clue what got wrong here. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's I just use it to check that everything is fine, and apparently it's not a very good way to check if everything is fine. Okay. But Web Revolution. In that case, I'm guessing that you are really like planes and these kind of games. There is no Unreal games that don't simple grass win. That's probably true. That's probably true. Yeah, I like most of the things that have an engine in on it. I can see that. I never really got into like cars and these kind of things. I can kind of see why is it interesting, but I never got into it. I was always from the start into computers. I was like, yes, I'm gonna rather spend time building computers than cars. Ooh, interesting. I would definitely say this has a lot of potential to have a VR view. Or even whole VR gameplay. Honestly, swimming would not be too difficult to make. You could do the whole goddamn workout in there. Find that really I find that really funny. What do you mean you find that really funny? Which one? Oh, wait, no, that's probably bad. Let's try to swim really fast. Just imagine lawn mover and someone going fucking... Exactly. Goddamn lawn mover. Hell yeah. That is pretty funny. Oh, whoa, no, what's happening here? Are they getting corrupted? Oh no, are they charged in? But why does it look so sinister here then? Oh, look, I can look outside. I broke free. Ooh, this is scary. Let's go for drop. You want it to be YouTube, I mean, nothing's stopping you from making YouTube videos. I mean, almost everyone does at this point. Like, not everyone, but a lot of people do now. So many people who are doing YouTube, and that's great. I'm so happy that a lot of people can share their experience. It's always good. Yeah, most can. That it ends up being like the most wanted job or something like that, right? Okay, we get ourselves into this very strange factory. It's not quite. Oh, what are these? Does that thing have teeth? Oh. Oh, that thing is inside the character. What? Why? Okay. I get to see most kids wanted, but I got iPad kit. I got see. Well, I don't know what else I get. YouTube does not pay. YouTube doesn't pay anything. I have actually a video coming out about it. It's from one of the older streams. When I'm saying how much I made on stream. I don't know if any of you were here at that time. How much I made from all YouTube, or from like YouTube video views. So you can watch that video. I think it's coming on Tuesday. You can see that. But I agree, it does not pay it almost at all. It's still kind of. But honestly, there is no better platform than YouTube. That's kind of the bad thing, right? There is nothing that's better than YouTube. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Snicker. Yeah, I have seen that. The wheeled Spider-Man Elsa thing. There is straight up no better platform than YouTube still, because like you can use TikTok, but TikTok no one like knows about TikTok creators. You know the trends and all that nonsense, but no one knows about actual TikTok creators. It's not a platform where you build audience. So that makes fun. And YouTube still plays by far the best. Like it still plays like horribly and not good at all, but it still plays better than anything else when it comes to AdSense. Nebula is better, but it's being paid well. Yeah, being paid well. Like no one is gonna take that trade-off. It's not worth it. So your potential target audience is so much smaller. It does not matter for me as a creator, right? And especially if I can like repost my videos on both, why wouldn't I do that? Unless there is some exclusivity agreement that maybe, I don't know. I'm not actually looked into it. Because like you as a creator care about the overall reach more than anything else. Your growth on Nebula is not probably too big. On YouTube it's pretty much endless. Finance would contribute new YouTube, exactly. That would be great. Oh, I might go... Yep. Oh, it exploded though. I glitched myself through the wall though. Nope, bad idea, bad idea. Yeah, rich and contributing. I was thinking about the same thing. I would actually love to eventually be... Like, not eventually, I don't know if that's really a goal. But there's few things I would like to do. But, for example, being a publisher would be pretty good. Like, imagine being a publisher more like a VC who can actually help indie developers. I think that could be actually pretty cool. This is very scary. You can try to just fly through it. Okay, let's just try to, I don't know, that's probably not gonna be working. Let's try to just get below it. Oh, nope. No, it's not letting me go below it. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna just have to try to... throw it... No! Why is it not letting me go below? I don't like that. I don't like being restricted. Jesus, what a set of car alarms. Look at that. YOLO, yeah, that's like the only thing I can do here. Yeah, I don't think it can actually kill me, but maybe I will find out now. This is a good time to find out, apparently. Oh. It still looks like it's quite painful, so probably don't want that. Got through it. Okay. Nebula is like a YouTube videos and posting their platforms, so people are actually posting them. Yeah, kind of. The next goal would be to steal content from YouTubers and make money out of it, I suppose. Yeah, but for the same thing you can do with a Patreon, right? Like that's kind of what I do, right? Whenever I have a YouTube published YouTube video or something, it gets early access on Patreon. So I think that seems like a much better approach than a Nebula, because with Nebula and anything that you have when you have a exclusivity content, you are shooting yourself in the foot, because it's fine for serving an audience that already knows about you, but what you really need to care about is to grow your audience, to see like more people can find out about you. And the only place to do that with long form videos and like somewhat interesting videos is YouTube. So I don't think that's Nebula is too beneficial for you, because at that point you can either post it at bot and then there is no point, or you can Or you can just leave it on one, but then you are just serving to an audience you already have. That's not really too good of a strategy. Oh, the shark came to save me? Maybe? Oh god damn it, he did! He is not very smart. Yeah, that's nothing against 3 billions that YouTube has. Yeah. They have just that? I thought I would have at least few millions. Oh, looks like I was a robot all along. That's a plot twist there for you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much nothing. Oh, I was a robot all along. I had my suspicion. Yeah, I thought it's a cat. That would also explain why we were able to interface with these drones. It's not a fishman, fuck. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's technically a robot fishman, so... Oh no, let's save the... Oh, I don't think we can save him. Oh, he's still alive, kind of. Hey? Oh no. That was the first friend I had. First organic friend. No. That's so sad. That was very dramatic. Oh, poor shark. That's why he doesn't need a breed. Yeah, that's a good point as well. You have arc reactor like Iron Man, but that's true. Rip shark, poor shark. He was a friendly shark, saved him. And he died now. Well, he died saving us, so I suppose that's nice. That would also explain why we survived so many electroshocks. Oh. London Bridge. Look at that. Oh. Now we are actually going above water for the first time. Let's try to see what we got here. Okay, got pouring water. Who programmed and replicated the robot though? That's a good question. I would assume these were these beings who were, I don't know, created this water area. And they look very similar, but I'm kind of guessing that they made the robot to look like them. No clue. Fishman, exactly. It were fishmen all along. Okay, let's see what we got here on the bottom first. Nothing. Never mind then. Please excuse me. No. Come on. There's gotta be a way to go up, right? No, please stop diving back down. Okay, now we are stuck. This obstacle is not possible to overcome. We can't climb out. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh! It's such a funny walk! This looks really funny. Oh, hey guys! And it's the first area I kinda got stuck to. Oh, you played it already? Okay, cool. I didn't know. Yeah, but I did get stuck for a bit. Not cross my I could gather that. It is somewhat unintuitive, not gonna lie. Oh, this is so pretty. Right, the game hate the player. It could for my Google Play console account, I suppose. Damn. Oh, I am standing on. What am I standing on? Alright, let's dive. So I'm guessing this wasn't originally underwater. Also, with all of these images and graphics, I suppose, of them pouring water into something. Okay, there was some generator that we can probably find a way to activate. Okay, we have your first one here. We have seen this puzzle before. Let's figure it out. Okay, now we're gonna have to figure out how to get to the second one. What's happening here? It's activated. You can free someone, whoever is here. The building is here. Goddamn fish. Okay, this is problematic. Let's try it. The switch between moving on the ground and above ground is kind of difficult. So this looks like something we can probably walk on. Not sure if I would try it in a real life, but maybe worth to try here. No. Yeah, the transition between walking, like going to the ground and being up and floating is not very smooth. It's kind of difficult to do, but okay, we probably should just climb up here. Alright. Yeah, because now the main reason why is that now all of a sudden you are switching the control. So until now I was using like a trigger to move forward, and now I'm switching to moving using just joypad. That's kind of does not work well in my brain for switching it so late in the game. I can probably get used to it, but it's not very intuitive. Okay, let's try it. Woo! But I wonder, they probably had to do it this way. No, they still could have used trigger for moving forward. It probably would have helped a lot, actually. Yeah, I think if you kept the control as it is right now, but also let me use trigger to move forward, because it's easier for in my brain. It's like, okay, yeah, I need to. I always press trigger to move forward, and then if I wanna move to the sides or anywhere else, I use the joypad. There. Will Lost Harmony have a control support? It already has. Yes. It's not completely, it's like 90% done. Just one of the latest features I don't think I have set compatible yet. But you can play almost everything, I think. It feels like a kind of a game that's fun to play on controller. So you can easily switch between gamepad and normal using normal keyboard and mouse, right? Like easily like this. You can use this and keyboard at the same time. It would not be an issue. It feels like a kind of a game that's sort of a sofa couch game, right? So that seems to me to be pretty reasonable to use to have gamepad support. And also one thing I did not realize, but I think Pirate's game had a short and some talk about it, is that gamepad support is actually really important, because for people who have who need some accessibility features, like who can't use their hands normally, then they can rebind their control. So they can now all of the sudden they can like bind it to whatever controller they have to use because of their disability. So even just from the accessibility point of view, it's just really nice to have a gamepad. Let's go. Oh, fishes. Just chilling here. I would prefer not to be jumping from here. Or am I on the same? No, I'm on different location, right? I am a bit confused actually. Yeah, I think I'm on different location. Yeah, I am. Oh, let's go. Oh, what's this boost? And how did I not know about it until now? No, I think it was because I interacted with some of the animals. Just realized I have retractable fins. Do I? Oh, oh yeah, the things on the legs. You're right. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, if you noticed that before, you would have probably figured out it's a robot, right? It would not be a very human thing to do, or a fishman thing to do. Oh, maybe a little bit fishman thing to do, honestly. I would even argue that, like when coming back to the length of the game, we just talked about it before, I would even argue that for games like this, it's better if they are shorter. Like imagine doing this for 10 hours. I don't think it would be very interesting. You can like be in one mood for 2 to 3 hours, so like 1 to 3 hours, let's say, and really enjoy this, like run this as one-time experience. But imagine that you would like switch this game off and come back to it. I don't think that would be very interesting. This feels like an amazing one-off experience, but I don't think it would be a very good game to return to necessarily. So I would very much argue that for these kind of games, shorter is actually better, because it's easier to actually portray the experience you want to. same with Journey, right? Like Journey, you can't quite. Well, I mean, you can, but it's not very fun to play Journey for multiple plays. It's very fun when you just play it all at once. Wait, am I missing something? This control is killing me sometimes, though. Not very precise at all. Oh, I think I'm missing something. Let's see. Okay, we activated here already. Is it a game with bosses that you fight and you run really fast with a bow? No. Oh, I don't think so. No, Journey is... Oh, I think I have to connect it from the other side. No, I'm stupid. Journey is kind of a predecessor to all these story games. You just Google Journey game, I'm gonna be sure you're gonna find it. It's somewhat similar to this, and it starts in the sand environment. Ooh, hello there. You look prehistoric. But I'm coming from right. Dude, I am supposed to go first. You should just have stopped. Someone can drive here. You don't have any weapons in Journey. And there are like enemies, sort of. I don't want to spoil any of that. But there are kind of like enemies, but not really. You don't really fight them. It's also very atmospheric. Okay, I would say very, very similar. But I think Ultra. So I would probably be pretty confident saying that's predecessor on all these small theme atmospheric games. Try to find out, Roasting. Okay, go ahead. Maybe it's something that I don't know about. Hey! Alright, we have here the whole story happening. Let's have a look at it. They are all walking here and they're pouring water in here. I think this wasn't originally the Pathless. Oh, okay, that does sound vaguely familiar. I may want to look into that. Maybe an interesting game to stream, on stream. If it's what I think it is, then it could be pretty interesting. But it's more like it's a little bit more action game, right? It's not as atmospheric as Abzu here. Very cool. Okay, cool. Good to know. Strongly recommended. Wow, that's some strong recommendation. Very cool. But am I right that it's more action based? Like not action based, but still more about like action and fighting rather than like this atmospheric thing. Like. Okay, interesting. Thank you for the recommendation. Okay, we can jump down there, but I don't quite... Oh, okay, never mind. I guess we have to. More casual. Alright. Maybe in that case I don't want to know why and rather experience it. I think I have an image in my mind, but I would have to... we can check it after I finish Abzu, if it's what I think it is. And then leave it for some other stream. Let's go. Music is so nice. Yes, let's go. Oh, little sharks, like baby sharks. shark people, right? Hey, look at these. Atlantis, I guess. It's quite pretty. A lot of shark humans living here. Okay, this looks like crocodile and sharks. Oh, whoa, are those fishes on top? Making the... Oh, look at that. We are where we started. I think. Not quite where we started, but... Okay, never mind. These things on top are not fishes, but they looked like fishes. A little bit. Okay, yeah, there seems to be some chains on the sides. That's something we have to figure out. Wait, let's try to figure out this goddamn control. So we either probably unlock it from the bottom or from the top. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be from the top, but let's just dive here first. No, it's gonna be from the top, let's go. No fishes, we've seen any way to unlock these chains. No, okay, never mind, I'll figure it out. Anyway. Oh, we have it right here. I have to say though, we've been playing for how long now? I have 2 hours long streams, so about... We may have been playing for like an hour, 15 minutes, something like that. I am starting to get a bit... not bored, but not super stimulated, if it makes sense. It's still... I kind of still want to know how it ends, but if it's gonna go for another hour, I think I'm not gonna be super happy. So I'm close to the end. I thought so. I kind of thought so. Based on the tempo and everything, I thought so. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that these kind of games around 2 to 3 hours is probably perfect for them. But longer than that, I don't think it would work very well. I can already kind of start feeling like, okay, I'm gonna try to do something else. Right? Not quite yet, but I'm like, okay, I'm starting to be slightly ADHD. Though I would say we'll see. But maybe it's also, you could also just work with it, right? You could just introduce new mechanics. You could do something other than just introduce new environments. You can, of course I can. I am not too worried about admitting that. I would not quite say I'm bored yet. That's the thing. I'm being actually very specific about what kind of thought process and emotions I'm going through when playing games, because it's really important for me to know when designing games. So I'm actually very descriptive. That's not me trying to hide my feelings. That's me being very descriptive about them. But I am definitely not as engaged. Yes, absolutely. So I would say slightly too long for my taste, or maybe if they introduced a lot of new mechanics. Not a lot of new, but like very new mechanics. There was the plot twist. That's where it was still very interesting. And how did you show up here? And after that it was kind of like, yeah, this is just the same again. Much appreciated. Well, I am trying to be. I think it's really important to try to be as precise as I can. It's not always possible, but I can just try to be a little bit more precise, I suppose. Whenever I can. A little bit more precise, like we always try to be a bit more precise and a bit more close. That's like the whole scientific method, right? We're just trying to be always a little bit closer to the truth, because you know the truth is not actually approachable, or attainable, rather. I would definitely say that I enjoyed the first time, though. Oh damn, this is very pretty. The first like hour and a half I was super engaged. Like until we got to the... This is such a journey vibe. Very journey vibe. First, until we got to that, like, maybe slightly after the factory, I was super engaged. And after that I'm starting to be like, okay, this is kind of the same, not too interesting. But it may be also a bit, I mean, whatever. I'm describing my personal experience. I'm sure that other people react to it differently. But as far as I'm concerned, this was kind of the point when I was like, okay, I'm starting to be slightly not side. I'm starting to not be as engaged. It's like what JP. Yeah, I suppose whichever he does in the comments. I think it's important. You know, if you, it's kind of almost like if you have to be honest with yourself, so you can be honest with others, sort of a thing. And on the other hand, it's kind of difficult to. No, this is fun though. It's kind of difficult to not be honest with others while being honest with yourself. I think it kind of goes all together. Yeah, I don't know. I think lying is always, like lying and pretending, is always in the long run a bad strategy. It's just generally doesn't tend to end up. It can work in short term sometimes, but in long term it's just not a good strategy. In my experience at least. Pretty strong experience, I suppose. But it seems like that's also what a lot of people arrive to. It's like just like, hey, at some point it's just not worth to lie. It's like now you have to remember what you lied about, and you have to repeat the same lie, which is kind of boring. It's not worth it. You know so much people. I know, maybe. I have been around the internet for a while. I have been around, don't worry. Have been around the block. I'm not quite in touch, and a bit. What Jordan Peterson is doing now is leaving a bit of a distaste. I don't want to really talk about it too much, but well, I already said it, right? So that's on me. But I have to say he was quite a strong influence when I was growing up, for sure. I think he was very his way of talking about responsibility and how to be honest with yourself and how to like behave and be good person was definitely influential. So I'm pretty happy about it. He's getting way too political for my taste as well. And somewhat I understand it. There is sometimes a need to be political in like talk about things that are important to you. But he is way too aggressive and aggressive as in like verbally aggressive and ideologically aggressive, I suppose. But yeah, just not my taste, I suppose. That's kind of, but too extreme, I suppose. Extreme is a good way to phrase it. Oh, come on, let's get it. The aiming here is really not destructive, but I like the songs. Like, the songs, I suppose, the sound. Okay, oh, the shot got it for me, that's nice. I would not put it any better than that. Well, I think that's a good way to phrase it. Let's go, let's recover these things. I think there is one thing that I see happening with a lot of people that I would consider very, very smart and very intelligent, and I'm really trying to be careful to not do that, because not because I would consider myself intelligent, which I do, but because I think it's very easy trap to fall into. It's like the moment you become an expert in one field, like in something that you have really high expertise in, then people start asking you your opinion on a lot of other fields, and you have no clue about that. It's like I can probably speak fairly well on game design and game development to some degree, but when I talk about many other things, it's just like I have no clue. Don't ask me about things I don't know about. Right? It's and I have noticed that a lot of people who become very famous in a specific field for being smart, they tend to get asked all these things, and now they of course are not expert in that field, so they provide pretty stupid answers. So yeah, but they now are used to like being right, and they have to figure out how to be right and all that. It's like weird bias that happens there. I think it was even a funny story that Einstein, after he finished his both of the theories of relativity, he got asked to be a president of Palestine or something. I think it was president of Palestine. And if you kind of realize that it's probably not a very good idea for someone who is very good at physics to be a president because there is not really any proof of him being able to do that. But it's exactly the effect I was just talking about. It's just that people tend to just think that if you are really good at one thing, that means you have to be good at everything, and that's just not the case. We humans tend to be really specialized. The ego thing or stupidity, but partly, I think that plays a role. But I would say that there is also a lot of expectation that's kind of put on you, which I would probably is ego, I guess. Because like, if people ask you and you are used to giving right answers, then you kind of still want to give right answers, I guess. So partly it's ego, but partly it's like a peer pressure. So yeah, it's complicated. Let's go. Damn. Okay, let's go to that pyramid. We're gonna destroy it, I guess, or maybe recover it. Probably rather recover it. Make it green again. Gonna be eco-friendly pyramid. You cannot roll ego, it probably happens. But definitely would say that ego seems to play that a huge role. But I think it's something that can really happen to run, because I think why it's so easy to happen is because we feel like it can happen to us, right? Like it can happen to me, right? But that's exactly where it gets you, sort of a thing. So it's almost as like you have to always assume that it's gonna happen to you, and then if you assume that it's gonna happen to you, you can kind of prevent it from happening. But if you think that it can't happen to you, then it's almost like almost guaranteed to happen to you. It's fascinating. We humans are so weird. I will be fine. Be careful at all. So I'm trying to be. I was not talking speech in general, but I'm definitely trying to be conscious about that. And I do think that I have been. There were definitely been many instances where I was way too egoistical in my encountering with people and in general. So I would definitely say that's not something that's beyond me, and I have to be very careful about that. Don't stop thinking about thinking. Just don't stop thinking about thinking. That's a good phrase. I like that phrase. That's pretty. Seems to have been monopolized. I suppose. It happens sometimes, but I don't mind. If other people want to talk, they can talk. I think as long as everyone is polite, there is no problem with that. And it was very interesting conversation. Thank you for the conversation. It was lovely. I enjoyed it. Made me get through the end of the game. No, it was fun. I would say the game was fun. Slightly too long for my taste. I would say if it was like 30 minutes shorter, I think it would have been perfect. Or maybe change the tempo. I don't know. Depends how you wanna do it. I don't wanna talk to game developers necessarily to tell them how to do their job. They really did a very good job. I think it's kind of a curse of being a game developer that you always tend to talk about other games and how you would do it differently. But I guess that's the case for any strategy. Thank you for joining me. I am very happy to have the conversation. Oh, we can talk to them. That's cool. Small team, yeah, right? It was published by Giant Squid though, right? It's a decent publisher, not small. Oh, those were playtesters. No, wait. I'm getting a bit confused. Still going, yeah. It was that was quite a team. Yeah, it's a giant. No, wait, it's a giant squid, I think, but it's a publisher. I think that's not the developer. Is it a developer or publisher? Or what? Okay, let's show some respect to the developers, guys. We don't have to skip it. I know that it's a giant squid. I think it's a publisher. The text derives from the first tablet of Enuma Elish. I don't know what it means. 505 Games? Okay, I think we are starting to get a bit... credits are there only for the archive, yeah, probably. That's a lot of people. Does not look like a game that would need that many people. Exhibits. In general, I do feel like... but I mean, depends when it was released. I don't even know. Okay, I'm starting to get it. Let's see if we can switch it. Oh wait, what was that? I don't think we can skip it, guys. We are gonna have to sit through it. Let's show some respect. Unreal 4, there we go. Okay, so published and licensed under 505 Games. Copyright is Giant Squid. So Giant Squid was the developer studio and 505 Games was probably a publisher. Don't worry, indie games only have 50 people working on them. We'll be fine on my own. Yeah, exactly. Can't do it. To be fair, Alex does all the music, so we can't quite skip over him. Credits spent longer than the actual game. Yeah, kind of. Feels like it, not gonna lie. Okay, let me write a note about felt a bit too long. Could have been about 30 minutes, 32, maybe 45 minutes shorter. Okay, cool. Wait, before we end it today, Lord Hosix, you were recommending a game that I wanna note, The Pathless. Let me see if I can find it. Wait, let me... The finals part 2. I don't know, man. I uninstalled it already. I don't know. It was not that fun. I mean, it was fun, but I don't know. It's not something I would like to keep playing by myself. Okay, that's something else that I was thinking about. Oh, it's from the creators of Abzu. Interesting. Wait, Lord of Six, did you know that? That's from the creators of the same game? Did you do that on purpose? Found that the fat guys are hammer. Wait, what? Ah, okay. Yep, you did. Okay, gotcha. What else did they do? Abzu, Sword of the Sea. That looks also very similar. That looks like a Journey. That looks like a copy of Journey almost. I don't know if that's the case, but it kind of looks like it. From the visionary artist behind Abzu. Okay, so there were even developers behind Journey. Should play a Dream World? Wait. Is that another of their games? No, that's probably something different. Wait, let me first check out the Pathless, and then we can check the Dream World. Wait, it's coming from Sneaker. I think I may be changing my mind. What's the Dream World? I don't know the game. It's not even here. Oh wait, isn't it that MMO? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, yeah, I know what it is. I don't think we're gonna play that. let's check out the trailer. We're gonna do a study into a Steam page as well. The scam one. We don't know if it's a scam. Maybe not. But it's certainly not particularly trustworthy. Oh. Okay, seems to be quite a bit more action-paced. But I can see it being somewhat similar to Abzu. Ooh. Ah, wow. Cool, so we got Eye of the Siren, we got dragon fights. This sounds fun. Let me add it to the wishlist, we can check it out sometime. It's quite popular, 1000 wishlist is not bad at all for 1000 reviews, that's quite good. Boss fights are awesome, okay, cool. I just saw a little bit of a boss fight here with a dragon, but it does look very impressive. How long is that? It's probably not gonna be one stream game, right? This looks like it's gonna be longer. No way they actually work on the game. What do you mean? What, 5 hours? Okay, that could be done within like 2 streams. Probably not one stream, but no, it depends. Sometimes when you play it once, it's just kind of play faster. Either way, wishlist it, we can probably play it. Okay. I think that's about it for today. Thank you for the tip, guys, and thank you for spending your evening here. This was very lovely. I hope you liked the game. I would say it was interesting for sure. My overall feeling was nice. I enjoyed it, but I would prefer it to be slightly shorter. Kind of like what I wrote here. I think my notes kind of exactly describe what I am thinking about it. Felt very much like listening to classical music. That was very much my impression. I'm awesome. Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you. You were awesome as well, guys. Jesus, would have been way less fun without you. Not gonna lie. Okay. There is no stream tomorrow. I'm gonna take my day off on Sunday, and we are back on. Wait, it's blank again. And we are back on Monday. We are developing Lost Harmony. Yeah, pretty much that, all the way up to Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday again some different topics. So we shall see. We shall see then. And for Lost Harmony, I would hopefully have would like to have most of the demo done by end of the next week, and that should be very doable. So we will do UI, we are gonna finish up the puzzles and tutorial, and then I will have to offline import do like Steam SDK and like do some debugging and all that, and see what else needs to be done. But it should be there. There's there. I am planning to hit you up, guys. If you are on Discord, you will know first, but if you are here on streams, you will also probably be able to know. Okay, all right. That's about it for now. Thank you kindly for being here. I'm gonna be back on Monday, so have a good one, guys. Have a good night or day or whatever time you have. Bye bye.